Welcome to Porto, pessoal. Now that we can finally travel again, I can take you out on the streets outside of Lisbon to meet some brand new people. So I am here today in Aliados and I'm here to meet somebody very special, a global superstar. Her name is Margarida and she's better known as Gosto de Batatas on TikTok. So her TikTok account has nearly 1 million followers and it's actually a great place to practice your Portuguese because you have captions on the screen so you can actually read along during her comedy sketches. So we are going to take a look at some of these sketches today and learn a little bit more about the accent in Porto. So let's go meet her. So, welcome to the channel, Maggie. So, we are going to be watching a few of your viral TikToks today, and we're going to be talking a little bit about your accent, which is specifically from
Porto.
Obviously. So before we get started, let's just quickly tell the viewers out there, how did this happen? How did a lawyer become a comedy sensation on TikTok?
Great question, Liz. It all started when I was born and I knew right away I would be a star. No, I mean, I said this before. I think that people have many talents and they are not just their job, and I always had great communication skills, so when I applied them on TikTok it just worked out. So it has nothing to do with my job, it has to do with me, really.
I like that. We're not all who we are in our day job.
Absolutely.
There's many more sides to us.
More.
I like that.
A spectrum.
Okay, spectrum. Alright, so let's watch a few of your most famous TikToks and see what we can learn about the language by doing so.
Mãe! Oh, mãe! Mãe, agora! Pera! Oh, mãe! Pera! Estou pronta! Vocês podem ser as testemunhas! Pode ser aqui. Lá fora não queria estar a apanhar com chuva, nem com o foguetão chinês. Vai! Mãe!
How does it feel watching your own TikToks?
I hate it. I get very cringy.
It's the same when I watch my YouTube videos, so I know how it feels. Do you get lots of proposals over TikTok?
Oh, actually, I don't know if this is allowed, but I'm gonna say it. When I started getting famous, I was like, okay, so this is the time I'm gonna get thousands of pretendents, proposals, and so many men, maybe a football player, but no, a lot of women came through,
Okay.
a lot of women. But yeah, I mean, I got some proposals, but nothing monumental. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So in the beginning of that clip, you started off by saying "mai" and then you said something else afterwards that didn't sound like "mai" at all.
Manhã?
Manhã.
Yeah, it's the same thing though. But we use the "nhu" a lot when we finish some words.
Okay, you put a "nhu" on the end of several words. Okay. So the other thing I noticed was when you said the word chuva, it sounded like shuba.
Chuva.
So that's a thing as well. In Porto, you changed the V's for B's a lot.
For B's. Why we do that, I don't know.
Proximity to Spain, maybe? In the north as well? Who
That's
knows?
a great explanation. I don't know, maybe.
Could be to do with that.
Potentially.
And you used a few of the filler words that I always talk about on this channel. People know me for like teaching the real Portuguese of the way that people really speak. So instead of espera, you say pera.
Pera. Yeah.
Pera.
Pera.
Wait there.
Yeah, we also shorten a lot of words. It's what I say. I think we're kind of lazy. Honestly, I think that's the only explanation.
All right, perfect. Let's watch another clip.
Chegou ao meu conhecimento que muita gente acha que eu sou médica veterinária. Que eu não sou. E não sou porque eu nunca conseguiria, por exemplo, terminar com a vida de um animal. Mas consigo perfeitamente acabar com a vida de uma pessoa. E por essa razão, eu sou advogada. E vou aproveitar este momento para também esclarecer algumas questões que têm surgido. Por exemplo, se eu gosto mais de homens tugas ou homens brasileiros. Eu não gosto de homens. Quer dizer, gosto, mas gostava de não gostar. E outra questão é, ai tal, vocês comem os animais aí da quinta? A minha família tenta, mas eu não deixo. Eu não deixo!
I have to ask, the sound that the turkeys make, Do you add that, or that's
No,
just the
it's
way they
real.
always are?
It's real.
Because it's like every time you finish a sentence, they go.
They are such huge fans. They're my biggest fans.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that one, I noticed a lot of when you say your vowels, it's like you've got extra vowels in there. So you say por exemplo, which is like quite different to how we would in Lisbon. It's very close. It's like por exemplo.
Exactly.
Like it's all happening here, where it feels like the vowels happen more in your mouth.
I think that's like the biggest difference between Porto and Lisbon accent. Our vowels and the way we say them are very open.
Yeah.
When they imitate us, they always put that little detail in there.
Okay,
always.
so for example, I would say esclarecer, and you would say...
Esclarecer.
Yeah, esclarecer.
Yeah.
It's nice. It sounds more like a song. Which is nice.
Pessoas que acham que tiveram um dia de merda. Sentem-se. Isto não é uma competição, mas eu tive um dia pior do que o vosso. Prometo! Então, eu passei o dia em tribunal. Para quem não se lembra, sou advogada. Num caso de nada mais, nada menos do que o homicídio qualificado. Como? Perguntam vocês? Através de esfaqueamento? O problema aqui não é o caso. O problema é que o juiz fez questão que víssemos as imagens. Estou lá, a suar que nem um porco, porque o esfaqueador estava lá. Tem algemas e nada. Estou a ver as imagens assim, não é? Sempre com o olho metido no esfaqueador. E eu sabia lá, se o esfaqueador não ia ter um momento, ia se pôr de pé. Depois de vermos as imagens, o esfaqueador olha para mim e faz assim. Portanto, eu hoje vi conteúdo extremamente gráfico de violência e estou a temer pela minha própria vida. Portanto, depois de hoje sou menina de imigrar para o Brasil.
In this one, I loved one of the phrases you said, suar como nem um porco. Is that, so that we have that in English too, sweating like a pig. It's kind of,
Exactly.
is it the same?
It's the same.
Okay, so is that typical of the north or typical of all of Portugal?
I've never heard anyone outside Porto say it.
Okay.
So I'm going to claim it as my own.
Okay. And it's important to note, as people can probably tell from the clips, that you have a farm.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why a lot of the references are to these animals.
Exactly.
Okay, so yeah, that's good if you want some phrases. Are there any more phrases around animals? I think there's actually quite a lot. Like, a galinha da vizinha.
A galinha da vizinha? Could be, yeah.
É melhor do que a minha.
É melhor do que a minha, exactly. And you have cavalo dado não se olha ao dente.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That sounds similar to what we say. Let's see if it has the same meaning. We say, never look a gift horse in the mouth. What does
I think it's the same.
Say it again.
Cavalo dado não se olha ao dente.
Okay, so don't look at the teeth.
So of the offered horse, it's like when you are offered something, don't go to the details because if it was offered, you have to be grateful.
That's exactly the same meaning in English.
Ah, cool,
but
perfect.
It said, never look a gift horse in the mouth. I'd never thought about what it actually literally means, which is if a horse is gifted to you, don't look at the details in its mouth.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
So
okay.
Bom, hoje é a véspera da véspera de Natal e a minha avó foi avisada de que se faltar algum animal, ela tem um lugar reservado no lar de idosos. Vamos lá fazer a chamada. Júlio! Presente. Manel? Presente. Eurico? Presente. A cabrita que estava aqui contigo. A cabrita. Tu queres ver? Contraia. Maria. Presente. Bebés. Presente. Portanto, falta-me um cabrito. Falta-me um Inácio. Estamos portugueses desde já avisados que o cabrito que vão comer neste Natal pode ser o Inácio. Desejo-vos um santo Natal, umas boas festas e etc.
Okay, so you that was another really good example of tu queres ver.
Tu queres ver?
More with the B sounds. Yeah, my neighbour, she's not from Porto, but she's from the north, so I think this is a thing in general in the north, changing the V's for
Yes,
B's.
not only Porto. In Braga they do it too. And I don't know any more cities in the north. I have to study geography.
Okay, and I think for context you're going to have to tell us a brief story of Inacio.
So Inacio was my little goat. it wasn't a lamb, so it was a goat.
Yeah.
It was my little goat, and he was the star of my TikTok. He was born also with me, co-starring, you know. So he was born, and I started making videos with him. Like, he was this big, and then he was growing up, and people on my TikTok were very used to him. They liked him, seeing him growing up, getting his little horns, all of it. And then my grandmother took it away. She gave him, she says she gave him, but rumor says that she might have cooked him. Who knows? Yeah.
It's still a mystery.
It's still a mystery.
But this was an epic story for quite some weeks on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
E eu, no geral, considero-me uma mulher inteligente. Porém, há determinadas situações que me levam a acreditar que eu, na verdade, sou burra como uma porta. Por favor, não me peçam para abrir vinho, porque eu não faço ideia. Não se riam. Quando me pedem direções na minha própria cidade, eu passo vergonha. Qualquer tipo de matemática. Não me peçam, eu não sei, acabou.
So, we got another animal phrase there. Sou burro como uma porta. Which means
I'm stupid like a door, but the stupid burra is donkey.
okay.
I'm donkey like a door.
Donkey like a door. Okay, so in Portuguese we can use donkey to mean stupid.
Stupid?
And apparently doors are also stupid in Portugal.
Yes. So you're stupid like a door, yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Amigos, eu quero muito cumprir a promessa e dar um patinho a todos aqueles que pediram. Mas esta pata é muito brava. Eu fui vacinada ontem, por isso pode ser que me cresçam umas penas e um bico e eu consigo entrar aqui um bocado mais à socapa. Tá bem?
So what was the phrase there? Entrar
A socapa.
Entrar a socapa.
It's like sneak in.
Okay. But the word
In
socapa
socapa.
means
What
what?
does it mean? I don't know. Sneakily, smoothly,
Okay.
socapa. I don't know what it means.
So I love that you've actually got
I've
patinas
got
on
little
your
ducks
earrings.
in my ears, yeah, to honor my animals.
So what was that about? People wanted your ducks.
Ducks, yeah.
They
People wanted my ducks. Because when I announced that Inacio disappeared, my goat, I was like, please don't be mad at me. If the ones that don't get mad at me will receive a little duck.
Oh, okay.
So I have like a lot of thousands of people wanting ducks.
I'm not surprised.
And I
These
cannot,
ducks are
yeah.
very cute.
Yeah,
These ducks are very cute.
My babies.
And again with your vowels, todos.
Todos, yeah. Todos.
Very cute. I love it. Sounds like a song. Okay, let's look at the last one.
Quando me convidaram para entrar no Quem Quer Namorar com o Agricultor, podem se rir à vontade. Não tenho vergonha nenhuma de admitir. Perguntaram-me quantos animais é que eu tinha, ou que animais é que eu tinha. E eu disse não sei. E achavam que eu estava na tanga. Mas bro, quem é este bro? Quem é este bro? Porque eu não conheço este bode de lado nenhum. Quem és tu? Como é que tu vieste aqui parar? E Maria, quem é aquela cabrita?
Oh, okay. So first of all, you have to tell us what Quem Quer Namorar com o Agricultor.
Yeah, it's a reality TV show where one farmer has many
Pretendentes.
pretendents,
That's a
exactly.
new word that I learned today.
That he has many pretendents, and they all move to their farm and execute daily basis tasks, and he gets to fall in love with one. So I would be the farmer with pretendents. But I refused.
Okay.
Yeah. Should have said yes.
Too busy.
Stupid me. Burra que nem uma porta. See? Exactly.
Perfect. So the phrase that I really liked there was they thought that pensavam que eu estava na tanga.
Na tanga.
Okay, because when you say tanga, that makes me think of underwear.
Exactly, it is. It is.
So what does that phrase mean?
We say it like a whole phrase, not just tanga, because when we say tanga, we mean the underwear, but when we say tas na tanga or tô na tanga, we mean you're kidding, you're joking, you're not being for real.
Okay, telling stories.
Telling stories, yeah. Tô na
Okay.
tanga. Ai, tô na tanga. So I was kidding.
I was kidding, I was
Yeah.
making it up.
Exactly.
Okay, perfect. Alright, well, it was super fun getting to hear about your TikTok channel and learning some
Thank you.
Portuguese through that. I really do recommend actually finding it and following it. You're on Instagram too, right?
Yes.
Because the captions come up on the screen. As you can see, you're going to learn some really fun phrases and you're going to really learn the way real people speak. So I think it's a great way to learn. So I am sticking around in Porto for a bit longer, so make sure that you tune in next week where we're going to be going around the city, visiting some of the places that Maggie thinks is unmissable for visitors that you may not have heard of, and we're also going to interview some Portuguese in the street to find out why Porto is so special and maybe why they think it's even better than Lisbon. So these videos are going to be 100% in Portuguese, which I know you guys love, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss a thing. Até a próxima, pessoal!